So Easter Monday, a very important game we knew today, and it's ended up being a very important home win. The double it is season over very close rivals and obviously promotion rivals as well. What was your take on the game, and how do you feel after today's performance?
Yeah, it was just typical Clevedon performance. I think it epitomises everything that we've been about this season. And I think if you could just bottle up a Clevedon Town performance this year, and that was it in a nutshell. I kind of probably sounds like I'm repeating myself when I do these interviews at games like this over and over again, but we were unbelievable out of possession again, so solid. Lads play with such intelligence, and we can all look at when we play, and we can all look at how good we are on the ball and all the pretty things and how we can get better on the ball. But this team are levels above out of possession. They're just a joy to watch, a joy to coach, and again we frustrated one of the biggest attacking forces in the league. That's 2 clean sheets against the strongest attacking team. Okay, we rode our luck at times, and our goalkeeper was great in the first half. But equally, the game plan worked well. I wanted to open Bridgewater up because they're a team who like to dominate possession and fly a lot of bodies forward, and that's why we were so solid in our shape. And then it was a case of just picking them off. And that's look, if I was going to critique the performance, we had a lot of opportunities to pick them off and score more goals on the counter attack. But look, that's me being really, really picky because I can't fault the boys. That it was a war at times out there today just because of the conditions and the type of game it was. And I've got my players throwing their bodies on the line, and even my small players heading things outside the 6 yard box and flying into tackles. Young Henry Westlake, 18 years old, just looked like a man mountain in midfield, and like it was just a really proud watching my side play like that because it's everything that we worked on this season that's just coming together now. So it's good.
And that first half, I mean, it was fairly end to end. It wasn't quite a completely different game from the one we had on Friday, but it was fairly end to end. There were chances at both ends, but as you say, the shape was good, and we felt solid. I think all the way throughout.
Yeah, they've always going to create chances, Bridgewater, because they've got good players. So and it's just about nullifying that as much as you can. And look, when you need your goalkeeper, that you need him to stand up, and he was superb today. But equally, it probably should have been about 4-3 at half time. I mean, if you look at the actual chances created, I think both sides were a bit toothless in front of goal. But that was more because they're good footballers rather than the shape thing.
Mm.
Um, and yeah, we could have gone in ahead. I think they would have been the same at half time, but it was just the message was just stay in the game. We don't need to go chasing the result. We know what we're good at, and we've got players on the pitch like young Freddie King, who's will make a career in football out of moments like that because he's a match winner. And when you've got those type of players that are going to score goals, it's just about staying in the game and providing them with the quality to go and do it. It was a great finish because it was going to take something special to beat Luke Pennell in goal today, who I thought he made some incredible saves. And yeah, you could say we killed them off, but yeah, all in all, it's a big win because it just keeps us intact with those top two. You could say dropping points on Good Friday, but at the end of the day, 4 points out of the 2 games is a really, really good return, and it just keeps us alive, and we can just sort of see what the other results are this week. It's a big game ticked off. We've got an even bigger one now next week away at Falmouth next week, which I can't wait for. That'll be a great one as well. So really, really proud of the boys today. All of them were superb.
Right, it's like a series of cup finals, which is now the end of the season, more or less, isn't it? So
Yeah, it is, and they're all going to be like that, and
yeah.
they're all going to be emotional. And when games are like that, it's quite easy to get carried away and lose your concentration and lose your discipline. And that's why I'm so proud of the boys um, and the way they just remain focused on what's being asked. And when the lungs are burning in the 98th minute today, just the time just kept going on. I could see they were tired, but they just they were making sure runners weren't coming off them and staying concentrated and clearing things properly. And so it's a highly intelligent team that we've got out there at the moment. So it's important we carry it on as best we can. So yeah, very much looking forward to these cup finals coming up.
Yeah, good day at the office. Speak
Absolutely,
soon. Cheers.
absolutely. Thanks.